Yeah, I was here 2 years ago when Autopsy first played, and this is my second time here. But Dave's been here quite a while.
Yeah, this is not that all. This is my fourth time. Once as a pure fan in 2010. 2006, I was kind of like a roadie. I actually helped emulate get down here. And then I also played a death metal band, Funeral Broad, when we played here in 2011. So this is my fourth time.
This is my first time.
He's a virgin.
Yeah.
Lame.
Well, so far the main fest we played was Roadburn Festival in Holland in 2011.
Yeah.
And I would say it's similar size-wise as far as the number of people. 3,000 to 5,000 people. Very intimate. That's a lot more sort of doom-oriented. A lot of doom metal with ambient stuff. More that type of vibe. And this one's a little more with the straight-up death metal grindcore. But I mean, over the last few years, it's been a little more inclusive as far as different stuff. That's the biggest one we played. Also played Firebox Metal Fest in Finland in 2009. We're on tour.
Catatonia.
Yeah, Catatonia.
Yeah,
and that was like that was like probably 2,000 people or something.
Yeah.
It was still smaller. We haven't played any of the big ones yet, but we're going to Europe in under a month, and we'll be playing Hellfest in France, Obscene Extreme in Czech Republic, Tuska Open Air in Finland, and was a Hard Rock Lagerfest.
Yeah.
And it was
Estonia.
Estonia.
Yeah.
So we're going to be seeing more of that in a couple of weeks. So, I think, like I said, this is kind of similar to Roadburn, but it's a little different. I think the Europeans, honestly, I think they do it a bit better.
Yeah.
Organization-wise, the way they treat the bands. I mean, that being said, this is the premier metal fest in the U.S., in my opinion. So, the fact we're able to play here was beneficial for us.
And the sound that this place gets for the bands is amazing. You're able to shine with your material and play really well. Because everything's sounding great on stage. That was great.
And hanging out with your metal buddies ain't too bad either. Yeah. So that's always cool.
Not at all. On our end, not at all. We're very confident in what we do. And we know we play Funeral Doom, but we're not laying on one riff for 10 minutes. We have a lot of variety. We sound death metal 1 minute, a little black metal the next minute. So, as far as us, we have a lot of variety in our songwriting. So
We're a little more dynamic.
we can play with extreme death metal bands. We can play with extreme doom bands. We'll sound like the
like John was saying, we feel very comfortable playing with bands. I think also, too, over the last few years, the festival has become a little more, like I said, inclusive as far as a variety of bands. I think early on it was, at least in my opinion, more gore grind, porno grind, and, with some other little things here and there, but I got straight up metal bands, you got stoner rock bands, black metal bands, so I think, the variety is helping things. And this bill this year for Doom is very strong. Loss and Hedonist,
Paul
Bearer, so like there's serious good
very
Doom,
heavy bands.
a lot of great Doom this year, and we have no problem playing with other bands.
I think they learned from last year. They had the 10-year anniversary, and it seems like they included more Doom, and they saw how right now it put it in this way, but Doom is like the flavor of the month, so people are turning out for it. So they saw how many people were turning out for Doom last year, so they included more Doom this year. Whether that's true or not, I don't know.
Something comes up,
I mean, it's really, there's two ways to look at it. In April of 2012, that was like 20 years since Evoken started under a different name, but it was when we started the band. And then you have like 20 years when we did Shades and et cetera, I'm not really a fan of like the 2-year anniversary thing. Hey, come see us, we're celebrating 20 years. Just keep playing, I'm not a big fan of the whole anniversary thing.
I would like for Roadburn to invite us over to play one of our records in, just from beginning to end. That'd be cool with the 20th anniversary.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Merciless.
Probably do. I don't know. Either I'd
A
probably
lot of
say-
bands do the thing where they play the album that came out that year. You know?
Yeah, so probably would do Shades of Night to Sunday. I mean, if they gave us a choice,
I would say Quietest. That
Quietest,
seems to
yeah.
be the top pick of everybody. So you find lovers of music who want a hard copy, they want the artwork, they want the actual CD in their hands, not some file on their iPod, you know.
And I think playing live, like nowadays, I mean, that's the way a band's got to make their bread and butter. I mean, we unfortunately can't do enough live shows to live off it. But, you know, as we got jobs, responsibilities, families, whatnot. But I mean, nowadays, a band's going to make their money playing live. You know, either, you know, not even just from the whatever you get paid at the door, but off selling merchandise. So playing live is really important for that. Years back, Evoken wasn't playing live that often, and we picked it up since 2009, and that has really helped steamroll our momentum. You know, like things have really started to take off. At first, it was a little bit slow, but like last year, the opportunities have been happening for us. It's like the amount it's changing, you can't even measure it. It's just kind of like explosive things that have happened for us, frankly, since the last album came out.
I think we have to thank.
So things are really like coming in the right direction. I think a lot of that's because we're playing live and getting in front of people's faces, and you know, hopefully old people coming out, checking us out, and then hopefully converting new people. And it seems to be working out that way.
It's great cross promotion because you have a lot of people here that may not necessarily come out to see Evoken. If there was an Evoken show, you had people that would come out that are maybe Carcass fans, Benediction fans, Righteous Pigs fans, that actually get the chance to see Evoken, and they might see us in a live setting and become fans because they wouldn't necessarily seek us out.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to cross promote.
I have to say, Albert from Decibel magazine, he gave us the opportunity to do that tour, play those 3 shows, and
Yeah, Decibel tour
it
last
definitely
year.
opened up a lot for us also.
They're great.
And it's a type of thing we afford the opportunity to open up for some killer bands that a lot of people are going to go see, and like just get in somebody's face and like, hey, listen, we're going to fucking kick your ass, and like people notice that. You know, so. And you know, the band, as far as what Evoken does, like I'm saying this as a guy, as a friend and a fan of the band before I joined. You know, joined like 4 or 5 years ago, been a friend of the band since the mid '90s, and like. You know, people know about Evoken. Evoken is one of the top funeral doom bands in the world right now. That's no question. You know, there's like 5 bands. You know, Esoteric, Ahab, Skepticism,
Shape and Despair.
Worship, or whatever, and then you know, Evoken's in the top 5. So like, people know. You know, people who know about doom metal know about Evoken. So like, people hear about it and just getting a chance to perform for people and like prove it. You know, it's a huge step. Step for us. Absolutely. I mean, luckily I'm in a job I can take, you know, I got 4 weeks off paid vacation. My boss doesn't care when I take it, so I can take a 2 or 3 week block, you know. Yeah, but it's other things, you know, there's family responsibilities, bills to pay, a lot of those things influence us.
Yeah, we were offered a tour like a month after the album came out, After Morris. For the whole U.S., it was like a month and a half. We had to turn it down because nobody can get off of work that fast, you know, on a dime like that. So the opportunities are there. It's just like, can we sacrifice our jobs? You know, so we're limited to what we can do. But playing a fest like this and doing 2 weeks in Europe, that's very satisfying.
Yeah. And bottom line, we do it because we love it. You know, it's not like it's not a job for us. So, you know, we make sacrifices in order to make it happen, you know, and, you know, we love it, so that's why we keep doing it. That's the main thing, you know. Probably wouldn't matter if, like, you know, we played shows, there's 5 people there, you know, and we had a good time doing it, so we just do it because it makes us feel good. Unfortunately, things have changed, but, you know, I think we do this for the right reasons. I know we do this for the right reasons. Old thrower, Number one for me. I mean,
Tomorrow, I would love to see Sleep, Venom,
yeah.
and Melvins, but unfortunately we have to leave tonight.
Benediction, Righteous Pigs.
Yeah. Righteous Pigs was killer. I'm an old school death metal fan, so I like Convulse. I'm looking forward to Cruciamentum tomorrow. My buddies from England, fucking killer band. I like old school black metal, so I'm really into seeing Teus, who's in Hervé, singer's a good friend of mine. Aesoth and Ascension from Germany, they're fucking top notch. So I got some bands I want to see for sure.
Just keep listening and look out for us in the future. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.